Happy faces greet everyone as they enter Nanka, the home of elites. Sadly, the facial expressions that welcomes you on arrival cannot be compared to the shock factor that lies within and makes one wonder if the community isn't exiting by grace.
Economically, it has taken most of our lands, and we don't have a lot lands to build houses or other factories, so it affects us much, and we are begging the government to come and see to our lives, know how to control it more than this.
At Isiakwenu Amako, the depth of the erosion is 138 feet from top to base. Construction has since commenced courtesy of the federal and Anambra state government.
In terms of how much we've put into trying to intervene, it's quite huge. And you keep doing that every day. It's running into billions of naira. I won't say exactly the amount here, but I'm sure if you want the amount, we'll avail it in the office. But we're happy that the federal government is willing to intervene in some of the sites because it's quite devastating. Not just in Anambra State, but in the southeast. But I believe Anambra State is the worst in the southeast. And I'm happy that they're here, seeing it for themselves. You can see that property is gone. Maybe somebody's life savings that he used to build that property, as it is now, is vacated. And we have properties like that. So it's in Umuchiani, in Nanka, entire village and all that.
This gruesome monster hasn't left that community alone, but caught other victims, the neighboring village of Ubahu. This old woman is unsure of her next step. Her son also lacks words to express their predicament, but can only say that they are lucky to still be alive. Their struggle to live above their predicament has driven some of them to embark on other dangerous ventures.
You see the people digging grave there. Last year or 2 years ago, 4 women were buried alive when they are digging grave to sell in the market. Danger here poses is equally those people going inside to work on it. One, their life is not safe. Two, is because of the economic problem, the economic situation. Because if he works for a day here, he may not get 1,000 or 2 after selling the crate.
And if you were thinking that this nightmare was solely for the indigents of Anambra State, then think again. The Eziama Osea community, a gateway to Abia State, is not spared. Mrs. Victoria Timothy is a widow whose house is at the verge of collapse owing to erosion. She gets apprehensive anytime it rains and keeps watch over her family for fear of the unknown.
Multiplying ga eba ka minimum ga no tutu chi bossa chanya bia nto bia batawa ohe na hu because no batara mo se nyamaka ngwa.
Although the community has planted trees to cushion the effect of the erosion, that doesn't seem to help.
The agricultural input has reduced because of the areas eaten up by this flood so far. But on the other hand, we are still trying, planting trees, doing all we could to make sure on our own little way that we'll abridge the menace of the flood.
This ministry has visited the site. That will tell you we are not just resting, we are alive to our responsibilities as soon as the other technical details are tidied up. Because you know, you don't just intervene in an erosion site like that. There must be an engineering design which will stand the test of time on other details. So as soon as those things are worked out, work will begin in that site.
2 states bound by one story, erosion. This means the indigents have a huge problem on their hands, especially with the rains just around the corner. Since it's beyond them, they will be expecting the government to step in urgently and prevent further destruction of lives and property.